Let's get something straight. Jacob has been playing his video games a lot. Mom has been calling your name a lot. You try to get the relaxation that you need, and you guys are constantly dealing with a lot of drama.
Yeah, life sure has its ridiculous moments, and sometimes we can't even do what we want sometimes because it's always, you know, chaos, and everybody starts acting like a cartoon character, like mom.
I'm just gonna put this in a mild, proper perspective. I got distracted tonight by looking at a picture of a girl. And you know, it's just very distracting to get away from that.
And I know for a fact there's something wrong with Dad and Mom, and they didn't let Miles stay in New England. So neither one of them did the right thing.
Some people make excuses to stay out of trouble, but they don't understand how to be the smartest leader, like Leonardo from TMNT, and to be like Raphael, the angry one. Some people team up with Donatello and Michelangelo, but some people need to understand that every excuse or judgment is not going to win their battle. In this day and age, we're in a world where life's filled with confusion, and Jacob's rage quitting acting like a nut job on his computer. Man, I'll tell you that kid, he's got some issues. Sometimes Mom judges people like me, and then she says sorry to me and makes excuses for me. She just ain't finding her strength, and that fear is really, really real.
You finished? I mean, there's so much self-pity, Arthur. You sound like you're making excuses for killing those young men. Not everybody, and I'll tell you this, not everyone is awful.
And sometimes when I'm thinking about my girlfriends, like Natasha, or Mary Jane, or Kate, even Sarah Connor, my human nature kicks in, and for me, it's a defense mechanism.
And sometimes we don't always know what happens behind closed doors. And it's true. And honestly, and at the end of the day, the truth will come out. And that's how Miles was raised, and back in Hudson, and he knows he knows who he is, and he's not going to forget who he is, and he knows who he is, and that's how people are, and they're never going to change, and they're never gonna change, and that's the truth. And Miles is not going to forget who he is, and he knows who he is, and he knows he can find his strength, and Miles knows who he is, and the same person from New England. And no one doesn't see that. Mom doesn't see that, nor does Dad. And that's the truth.
You stole my company, my ideas! Now, the truth. The truth. Okay.
The truth is, you were only ever worth a damn when you worked for me! The truth is, you could never accept that I'm better than you!
At the end of the day, the truth will come out. The truth will come out. Whether you want to accept it or not.
And these people are trying to create a disconnection with making videos on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and make Miles sit in the living room while Mom calls his name annoyingly sometimes and watch Jameson in the living room. And they have to do that to Miles? Bullshit. So mad. They can't just make Miles sit in the living room every day in the afternoon. And we need to start going to bed at a decent time. This is why you guys should start going to bed earlier.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree with you on that one. Tonight, I think we're just gonna take it easy and, not get stressed all the time. Hey, Guy, what do you think?
Yes, it's right here. And it's not. And it's like to hear this. And we are still doing the same super versus stable. So it's not simplest, but we're still working with it. So we're together. So yeah, and I just do it. And you want to the law.
And just having a discontinuation in my life. And feeling embarrassed about being in the living room every day of the week. And I definitely wouldn't agree with it. I know that seems like crazy talk, but it's true. And I want there to be times where I can get the video done without any interruptions. And I've done that before. And I can pretty much do it again.
And I've got a job for you. There's a party filled with unusual activity with vampires, human nature, going around street gang and punks underground in the city.
And I'm going to try to put my life back to normal and get my human nature with my girlfriends, not playing Dora the Explorer or The Last Airbender or Nick Jr. or thinking games. As if my life wasn't crazy enough.
Jill! What's wrong with him?
Dude, he's trying to... Holy crap, he's trying to kill us.
What's wrong with him?
Dude, he is not in my mind.
Hold on.
What?
You guys sold me to the devil!
Paulie, stop! Stop! Paul, we didn't do anything!
Don't get it!
Paulie, stop!
I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Paulie!
Dude, he's gonna break this thing down. There's no way we can stay in here much longer. He's gonna break this thing down. This little tiny door, bro, is not gonna hold. Look, he already just tore this thing down.
Oh my god.
It's broken completely.
Why does he think we sold him? Why does he think we sold him to the Jersey Devil?
I don't know, dude. He's not in the right mind. All I know is I'm scared as hell.
Paulie!
Let me hear you!
Paul! We didn't sell you, Paul!
Let me hear you!
Paulie!
You did this
Stop,
to me!
Paulie!
Relax.
You did this to me!
I didn't do anything!
You did it!
Hey, get off of him on the stairs. He's going up there to clean it.
Web ball! Spider sting! Was that guy even paying attention? You do know that hanging upside down is my thing, right? Unknown caller? Let me guess. You've been trying to reach me about my car's extended warranty?
Stay out of my business.
Oh, hey, Willie. What do you know about the demons?
Keep my men alive and maybe I'll tell you.
Keep my men alive and maybe he'll tell me? Who does this guy think he is? Look, like seriously, Fisk, I mean, come on! I'm out here swinging through the city saving lives, and what do I get in return? An oversized, bald, totally not legit business crime lord who doesn't take me seriously. I mean, do I need to wear a more intimidating suit? Should I start speaking in a deep, gravelly voice like some other caped crusader we know? Maybe a little I'm Batman action? I'm the spectacular Spider-Man. Fear me. Crawler! Assault! Having fun yet?
Some motherfuckers still trying to ice skate up here.
When this thing attacked our dogs, it tried to digest them, absorb them, and in the process shape its own cells to imitate them. This, for instance. That's not dog. It's imitation. We got to it before it had time to finish.
Finish what?
Finish imitating these dogs.
Gamma Force, do you copy? Sir, he's going for the defense shield.
The armor on that missile launcher will be too thick for me to penetrate. I need something with a little more punch. First, I need to lower the defense shield. Alfred, I need you to lower the bridges.
Of course, sir. I see you're making full use of the Batmobile's remote guidance system.
Sir, Batman's lowering all 3 bridges into Founders Island. You put up a good fight, but now you lose.
Time to take out the missile
Rooftops
launcher.
clear. Target's in the control room. Moving into secure.
Hold up.
I was responsible.
Yes, you put them in harm's way. Bar! Choose your path, Damien. Who do you want to raise you? Father? Mother? What will you become?
This isn't right. Damien needs me.
You.
Technically, I'm you, but with a better, or any, sense of humor. If meeting your doom at the hands of Barbatos is your desire, first, you'll have to best me in a game of my choosing. To make it interesting, let's raise the stakes. One of you must put it all on the line. A volunteer must step into the death box. Oh, don't worry. I'll also be in the adjacent box. It wouldn't be any fun.
I'll do it. This is because of my curiosity. I won't let any of you die here.
Batman, don't be a martyr.
It's my call.